I'm curious. Upon logging in... well, that's not on their news feed now, is it? I promise this is not a huge video about complaining about Digital Extreme, but, oh look, it's not in the game news either. TennoCon's sold out, Operation Belly of the Beast, Your Year in Review, Lavos Prime Access, Techrot Encore coming in March, Nightwave Volume 8. So if you haven't logged in, this would be very easy to have missed. Like I did. But there it is. No, please, no. You finally did something useful last year and gave us a new Dex item. Are you telling me the new Dex item for 12 years of Warframe is a syandana? Please don't tell me it's a syandana. New and returning Dex items. Oh. It doesn't actually say. It doesn't actually say. But it's very visible right there. We have Dex Excalibur with the Dex Nakana. I don't think we've seen that syandana before, so I'm going to take a guess and say that's what it is. 12-year anniversary showcase. Limited edition 12-year anniversary merch, because that's worked so well in the past. Their 7-year anniversary merch constantly returns, as does the 8-year, 9-year anniversary merch, because nobody wants it. Yeah, it doesn't actually say what it is, even though it's right there. But we can find out if that is in fact the 12-year anniversary thing or not. I will be 100% honest, if this video seems a bit weird, it's because I seem to have lost vision in my left eye. This is very worrying me right now, but we will continue nonetheless. I've had a quick look through, and I can see no syandanas here whatsoever that look anything like it. There's a few that I wouldn't even say come close to this. At all. Could it be a Tenno-Gen one? I mean... there are some that are similar, but they're evolving ones. There is the Prime one. No, that's definitely not it either. No, I'm going to have to go with that syandana don't exist. And I wasn't kidding when I do love that one. I love the way that it unfolds when you first equip it. That's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. I mean, I'm literally just looking for pink, and there is way too many syandanas in this game right now. Oh, I do love that. That looks awesome. What did that come with? I actually like that. It looks like snake heads hanging out the back, and this one's got its bits... its guts hanging out of its mouth. Definitely not. And if it is, as I say, I can't find anything close to it. But that aside, this will of course see more than just a Dex syandana that they are going to be announcing this Friday, the 28th at 2 PM ET during Devstream 185. There it is. To me, it seems a bit weird they wouldn't just say that the syandana is the new item. I would be fine with it if they admitted that that was the item. Am I missing something here? I'm not. There's not writing all the way at the bottom, is there? This is very weird trying to read this with one eye. But as mentioned, this will see the return of the Dex Excalibur skin. I downright refuse to admit for 1 second that I didn't pre-have this one installed, but the return of the Rhino Dex skin. And you best believe it, the return of Wisp's Dex skin. And in my opinion, one of the better skins for Wisp. If you take that colour off, because I'll be honest, that purple looked a little bit off-putting. This will see the return of the Dex Cyberus. Oh yeah, this was a good... in its time, this was a good primary weapon. This is why I keep saying they need to do more Dex items, because we have one primary. There is the Dex Furus that will also be returning. At its time, one of the better secondaries, because it's a dual-wielding fairly quick firing, nice amount of damage without going too overkill. Free weapon. All you had to do was log in to get these things. Oh, yeah. It was also there first, as you could probably have imagined by now from the fact that there's so many. Yeah, I still do these every year. One secondary. And there is the Dex Dakra. These, again, dual-wielding melee weapons. They were awesome, but that was the first 3 years. They should have continued this with years 11, 12, and 13. Because for year 11, we got a hold of the Dex Nakana. Much better in pretty much every single way you can imagine than the Dex Dakra. 227, 268. Attack speed of 0.883, even though there's 2 of them. Attack speed of 1. Yeah, the Dex Nakana was the best Dex-related item, ignoring who is holding it right now, because obviously, as I said before, the Wisp Dex skin was amazing, that they have done. And I was hoping they would continue this trend. Kind of in a reverse order. Melee, then primary, with a secondary. And yeah, looks like they've gone back to cosmetic stuff. I mean, I can't see any. I love the artwork of this as well. Usually, for these things, they have hidden the number 11 or 10 or 9 into the artwork for this. I keep looking at this and thinking, where's the 12? 1, 2, kind of. If you really want to go far-fetched, and yeah, this is clearly not a 2. But I would like to believe it is, because then there's a 12 hidden here, but I love the artwork that kind of slashes through Excalibur. I'd love to see this from the other angle. Okay, let's take every single one of those off, and for the chest, as you can imagine, there was a piece of Dex armor. There is also Dex armor for your shoulders and for your legs as well. These will all be returning, as well as the syandana from earlier and the new one possibly, will all be returning on March 7th. As well as double credit and double affinity weekends. Remembering they've just had one. They've just had a double affinity weekend. Digital Extreme have said before they don't do double affinity weekends very often, because they classify it as not really cheating, but it's an unfair advantage when you can have a booster active and have 4 times the affinity. So they don't tend to do them out that often. And yeah, there'll be one of those sometime in March, as well as elite mode alerts that are actually quite fun. But the new and returning Dex rewards seems to be the syandana, because I can't help but also notice that the line that goes through Excalibur here cuts off the syandana and leaves the syandana perfectly. It is the only item in here, including the background, that is actually untouched by... Oh, wait, no, the tree itself. Actually, none of the background is. It's just Excalibur. Has the lines through them. And yes, I have counted them. There's not 12 of them. That will be the new item. The returning items, probably behind alerts like they have been before, starting March 7th. I would love to go more into this, but to be fair, we've gone on way too long, so we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to go rinse my eye out and hope that I can see again.